There was one crucial change that helped us get our transactions in check. Initially, managing transactions started out tough for us. So many moving parts. You want to make sure you remain in control and not let anything get out of hand, really. There are deadlines, documents, communication with multiple parties, you name it. If you're in real estate, you get it. So we used to have our CRM do its thing with lead management and touches while we had to engage in yet another separate transaction management tool to handle everything else beyond, uh, you know, post signing them to a listing or a buyer. And it eventually got to the point where juggling between too many softwares became very chaotic. Notes in one system, but not in the other, constantly going back and forth. But what we decided to do was just build the transaction right into our CRM, but as an individual standalone transaction connected to the person or that lead profile. That even allowed for us to properly organize and manage multiple transactions per person, which was even better. So, what I mean by that, for example, we'd have, say, John Smith with a listing at 123 Main Street, but we'd also be helping him as a buyer, showing him houses. We didn't want those two worlds to kind of collide. So now both are held completely separate, each with its own dates and deadlines and stages, documents, people, everything involved, but it's nice and organized as a standalone. So accessing every or any transaction would simply involve the team going to that particular person and looking at a separate agreement section and then selecting the one they wanted. There, they'd find everything they needed without having to go back and forth between two softwares. So that's when we really found efficiencies there and were able to just focus in one platform and not be kind of tab hopping back and forth.